Manager Joe, I have brought all the lease renewal information. Should I renew the contract for 3 years?
There's no need to go. You have other arrangements for this part of your body. What do you mean? The plan has changed for this position, and someone has taken a fancy to the conditions, which are better than yours.
Manager Joe, my store has been open here for 3 years. How can I say that it will not be extended for another 3 years? The shopping mall is not on the 3rd floor of your home. The current traffic is booming because of my milk tea shop. You know it better than anyone else, Xu Wangqing.
Don't make yourself too important. If the 3rd floor is gone, you can still make money. I just want to introduce it to you here. This is Boss Jing, who has 3 million fans. His store has better customer flow than yours. That's right, I want the location of your store. I need to move it as soon as possible. Don't think I'm decorating Xu Wangqing, and don't blame me.
Shopping malls need to be upgraded, and it's time for old businesses to give way. Milk tea shops are all over the streets, and there's really nothing new about them.
Okay, I have remembered what you said today. Don't wait until the end whether the deposit can be refunded or not. It depends on whether your team is worthy of cooperating with Zhou Zhuan. You will regret it. Okay, I'll wait and see how you make me regret it.
There was a sudden power outage in Sister Wangqing's store, and all the machines stopped. Go check and see if the stores next door have stopped on the entire floor, or if it's just us.
The lights were next door, but our house has no electricity. I have been waiting for a long time. Can I still do it? If you can do it, you'll get your money back. Sorry, we will refund you immediately. I'm really sorry.
Zhou Zhuan, why did you cut off the power to our store? What do you mean by cutting off your power? The property management said that the line is under maintenance. I just learned that the whole floor is lit and the machine next door can be used. You care, this is called line maintenance, so I don't know.
Specifically, if you ask the property management company, the light strips for the dessert cabinet should be brighter so that they look better when taking photos.
I haven't moved here yet. It's still my store now. I have to move it sooner or later. Please measure it in advance and don't be so stingy. Xu Wangqing, don't delay the decoration speed of others, which is very fast in 3 days.
You just said you would cut off the power and chase people away after 3 days downstairs, and you wouldn't even give it to you for these 3 days. Aren't you very capable? If we still can't handle this matter, sister, what should we do now? Things are broken and customers are canceling orders.
Before packing, we first sorted out the equipment that could be taken away. It was really moving, so we just left. No, we are just moving to a better place. A better place.
Where else can you go to the opposite side?
Mom, something happened in my store, and I have something to tell you.
Why is Wangqing calling me at this hour? The store is too busy. My mother, Zhou Zhuan, won't let me renew the lease. Who wants me to move out within 3 days? Why should he leave so quickly? He even ordered people to stop. A lot of materials in my electronics store have also gone bad. He dares to bully you like this. Manager Shen Jinzhou is here and wants to see you.
Well, Boss Shen's business is really good today. Your area is the busiest on the 1st floor.
Yes, I'm so busy thanks to you that I can't even answer the phone. Next week, investors will come to your place to cooperate with the shopping mall, take some photos and make a display. What kind of display should be taken? Your mall is very popular. Yes, it mainly shows the customer flow and merchant strength of Wanhui. This popularity is not just for Wanhui. You'd better know Boss Shen well. What do you mean by this? It doesn't mean anything. You should go about your business first.
Mom, don't be impulsive. I can handle it myself. If I'm impulsive, I plan to move away.
You also moved the bakery and sat so firmly on the 1st floor.
If he cuts off my daughter's electricity, I will cut off his morning rush hour on the 1st floor. Sister Shen. We really moved the entire store, and the staff who moved equipment and old customers took away everything they could. Then it'll go to Huiji Tiandi to negotiate a berth and see what conditions they offer. There's no need to wait. I have their boss telephone number. You wanted me to come over before moving. Mr. Qin, I'm Shen Yulan. Is the bunk on the 1st floor you mentioned before still there?
Take a drink first and don't be impatient. If you have anything to do, tell me slowly. Zhou Zhuan kicked off the contract for my milk tea shop and refused to renew it. He even forced me to do it.
Zhou Zhuan, he is so courageous. And Jiang Manman, she has already brought the decoration team into the store to measure the walls.
They are not human things.
There are currently 180 tables waiting outside Mr. Liu, and there are still more people waiting behind.
Starting from tomorrow, we will stop accepting new reservations. The suspension of new reservations will always be temporarily suspended for 1 day, or all of them will be stopped. All of them will not be renewed.
I'm planning to move the entire hot pot restaurant. What should I do if I move all the tables, chairs, pots, and kitchen equipment?
Register all and clear out everything you can take away before the end of the month. Don't keep anything you can take away. Your business here is so good. If you move out suddenly, the loss is not small. They bully you. I continue to support Wang Hui's popularity. That's a loss. Zhou Juan doesn't know that this hot pot restaurant belongs to you. He only takes it at face value.
He only uses merchants as bargaining chips. What if he doesn't know how to use membership cards and stored value? You can't let your customers suffer and transfer them all to the new Huaji Tiandi store. In addition, all balance point discounts are retained.
Understand. I am going to work on the membership notification and relocation plan now. Don't disclose the reasons yet. I will only talk about the store upgrade and relocation. Yes. I will make Zhou Jiang happy for 2 more days.
Did you listen to what was said over there? He will definitely not be able to sit still after knowing this. And he hasn't said that I will go to the 5th floor to find his sister now.
Why did you come up all of a sudden? Isn't the store busy? My milk tea shop was evicted by Zhou Jiwan. He refused to renew the lease and asked Jiang slowly to take over my shop. Who did this?
You said Zhou Juan, is he out of his mind? Doesn't he know that our family is supporting him?
Zhou Juan and Jiang Manman forced me to move one by one, waiting to enter the factory for decoration. She must be crazy. There are players waiting for her at the front desk in Shukao.
What else did they do besides not renewing the lease? The water and electricity were cut off, and a lot of materials were broken. My place was no longer able to operate normally.
I will go find Zhou Juan now and ask him to explain clearly to him face to face. There is no need to go and there is no point in arguing with him.
For things like our class sister, if you still tolerate him, he will bully you.
I am not a human being. I want him to bear the consequences. So where do we move to? Hua Jingxin's mother and Cheng's are also planning to move together. I will listen to your brother Shu.
The entire library has been moved, and our lower court reservations are already fully booked on the 5th floor. It was supported by our family, but I left. Zhou Juan only knows how to love his boss, so can I still play with the book I made an appointment with next month? All reservations for next month are suspended. Those who have paid will be refunded first, and then given new store compensation coupons. All reservations are suspended, and no one will be accepted.
Yes, don't answer any of them. Don't let Zhou Juan see the problem in advance. Don't reveal the truth before moving, and don't let employees tell anyone about the reasons.
I understand. Let's upgrade the store first and wait until we finish the withdrawal. Let him know and notify again.
Due to the suspension of store upgrades and adjustments, we will accept the specific arrangements for all reservations for next month, and will synchronize them separately. You can send it now.
Well, sister, you tell me what to do next, and I will listen to you.
Tomorrow night, Mom will give you an area of 30 square meters on the 1st floor facing the street, which is 30 square meters, larger than the one in Wanhui. Chen's will cook hot pot on the entire 4th floor.
Your script killing hall on the 5th floor has a good street facing location. The breakfast stall has a lot of traffic and the area is indeed wider than before. What are the specific conditions given by Kin Man?
Don't just say that the location is good. The first 3 months are free of rent and decoration subsidies. On the day when the mall opens, 30% of the mall's resources will be given to us. He can't be so generous. There may be pitfalls behind. I have read the contract item by item. There is no betting or arranging. It is just normal business conditions, and he will tell you when the business will start.
At the same time, on Friday night, 4 stores were evacuated simultaneously, and no one could close their doors in advance.
The hot pot restaurant will be open for the last time on Friday, and demolition will begin when it closes at 10 p.m.
My last script on Friday was scheduled to end at 11 o'clock, so I immediately opened the knife and robbed the bakery. After the last batch was cooked on Friday afternoon, the door was closed and locked. No one could leak the news before moving.
My strict-mouthed brothers were very reassuring. If Zhou Jiwan found out in advance that we were moving equipment, it would be too late for him to find out.
By the time he reacted, our signboard had already been hung at the entrance of Huajing, and that was settled.
In the evening of Zhou dynasty, the whole family walked away together, leaving the person named Zhou to cry.
Sister, I've finished loading everything. Where's the equipment? Are they all in the car? The ice machine, tea brewing machine, and refrigerated cabinet are all on the truck. The waiting exit.
Yeah, finally I was willing to move. I thought you were going to stay here and not leave. Just be happy. Please restore the wall to its original state before you leave. I don't want the mess you left behind. There is no restoration of the wall to its original state in the contract. You can check this with the property owner. I don't care how the contract is written. Anyway, I want to enter the market in a rough state. Who are you to do whatever you want? We installed this store ourselves. It's a new house. Do you understand? From now on, this shop belongs to our boss Jiang, so don't argue with him. From now on, don't go around telling people that you built this shop. No, people still come to your 3rd floor. My shop is no longer on the 3rd floor.
Try and see how many people will be left after a month. My 3 million fans just sit here and it's just traffic. You don't need it. You don't have to worry about it. Just wait and see.
Is your sister feeling distressed? The store has been open for 3 years, and I don't feel bad.
The person who really deserves to feel bad is no longer here and has moved.
After 5 years of operation, I moved whenever I was told. You're kidding me. But I'm not kidding you, and I actually moved.
Sister Shen, where are you moving to? I eat right across from your house every morning. The first floor of Huajing Tiandi faces the street. It only takes 2 minutes. Welcome to come.
What happened to Boss Shen? If the door is closed, I won't rent anything.
You said the contract has expired, and I will not renew it.
Boss Shen, you are the facade on the first floor. Most of the people in our mall during the morning rush hour are for your facade, and they are not from your mall. Where do I move? Where will he follow me?
Boss Shen, if you are dissatisfied with anything, let's sit down and talk. Do you have anything to say? Easy to say.
You first ask yourself what you did during this time. What I did, you tell me.
沈老板 Humph Boss Shen
Recently, I can negotiate a 20% reduction for you. No need, you can keep it for your own retirement.
The last 30 tables have been filled, and there will be no additional numbers for the later ones. Let's make it clear to the customers. There are a few members outside the store manager who are making noises saying that there is still money in the card that has not been used up. Tell them the balance will all be transferred to the new store address. The text message has been sent to the 4th floor of Huajing Tiandi.
Who told you to turn off the computer?
Who am I asking you to be?
The name of the owner of this store clearly listed on the industrial and commercial registration is Mr. Zhao.
Mr. Zhao is my store manager. The person who handles daily money investment for me is named Lu Cheng's. If you want to ask who is Lu Cheng's.
That's me. Why do you want to move? The business here is so good. Why are you moving? You guess the entire 4th floor relies on your store to support its popularity. Once you leave, this floor will be useless.
Then why did you know how to cherish it before? Brother, what are the conditions? It's up to you to choose the rent reduction resource slot. First, don't call me. Brother.
Second, if I don't do business with you, the bakery on the 1st floor is gone. The hot pot restaurant on the 4th floor is gone. 你们5楼也要搬. And you have to move on the 5th floor as well.
Yes. Why on earth are you one after another? Can you give me a reason to look in the mirror? Ask yourself your family is the only one operating on the entire 5th floor. This floor will be an empty shell once you leave. That is not my problem.
You are the boss who made it into an empty shell. Where is the horror book? I made an appointment for next week. Can I still play it? Ask him to apply for a refund, and he will give you an additional compensation coupon for a new store. He will tell you the address of the new store. The venue on the 5th floor of Huajing Xiandi is twice as big as this one, with 3 more banners. You can't lose money. Just wait. It'll give you half a year's rent free. I won't charge you a penny for half a year. I don't care about your free rent.
There is a bakery on the 1st floor, a hot pot restaurant on the 4th floor, a script killer on the 5th floor, plus 4 milk tea shops on the 3rd floor.
Congratulations on finally learning how to operate. Can you connect them together? You are gone, you are a family. My sister said something to you at the beginning, but you probably didn't take it seriously. She said you would regret it on the 1st and 4th floors.
All the businesses on the 5th floor have really withdrawn. You didn't stop any of them. Manager Joe has already completed all the procedures. They also signed to leave, confirming who asked you to approve such a big thing, and who gave you the courage. You said before, saying that as long as Shu Wangking doesn't cause trouble, they will be let go directly.
I'm talking about Su Wangking's milk tea shop. I'm not asking you to empty out the entire building.
Manager Joe, there is also the deposit slip for the milk tea shop on the 3rd floor, which needs to be signed by you for confirmation. The deposit will be withheld first. Don't give it back to him.
But he did not breach the contract and forcibly withheld the deposit, which was difficult to deal with later. I said he would withhold the deposit and something went wrong.
I am responsible for Manager Joe. When can my store be opened? The construction period has been delayed, and fans are urging it.
It's already this time and you still only want to enter the market. What do you mean? Isn't it the deputy position you promised me? Go out and see for yourself.
The main store on the first floor is gone. Zelo Hotpot is gone. And Script Killing Fish on the 5th floor is gone. So just leave. I have fans and I can still bring people back when I open my business.
But today the shopping mall's customer flow has dropped by 30%. That's because you didn't keep up with the publicity. Don't blame the weird ones.
Haven't you always said that you can bring traffic? Now is your time to prove it.
When I open my business, it will definitely explode. You guys just don't hold me back.
Manager Joe, the investor's trip to see the market tomorrow morning has not been canceled. Why didn't anyone remind me in advance tomorrow?
The original plan was confirmed twice before tomorrow.
The first floor is so empty. How can I explain it to investors? Just leave it alone. My fence on the first floor needs to be bigger. There must be a queue before the opening. Can you shut up first?
Joe Jiwon, you dare to talk to me like this now? If investors see the problem tomorrow,
you all have to follow suit. Manager, Joe has sent messages from 3 more merchants saying that they want to cancel the lease.
Hey, today is a working day, so it is normal for there to be fewer people in the morning. The crowd flow will be much better on weekends.
How come the bakery that was highlighted in your information became an empty shop?
That store has moved away, and the information clearly states that it is the main store on the first floor, and during the morning rush hour, it is up to him to take care of people. It is just a temporary adjustment, and will not affect the overall investment plan.
Sister Shen's bakery has really moved across the street and posted a new address to her WeChat moments. It's on the first floor of Huajing Yandy. Let's go. I'd better go to her house and buy 2.
There are other breakfast restaurants in our mall that you can check out. No need, I have been eating Sister Shen's for several years.
I think the customers are not just passing by, but are being taken away by your main businessman. No way.
An internet celebrity dessert shop will be opened on the 3rd floor soon. It has a lot of traffic. Is it already open? Can I see the data now? It is still being renovated, and the store on the 4th floor will be open soon.
As for the hot pot restaurant, I also want to see the hot pot restaurant open. As for the Script Killing Hall on the 5th floor, it is also written in your brochure.
There is also a temporary adjustment to Manager Joe.
What you call adjustment is to completely adjust the main power.
There were a lot of complaints about Manager Joe's parking lot. Some customers said that there were no shops to visit when they drove in.
This project should be suspended for now. I need to re-evaluate the risks. If you give me another 3 days, I will make up for my fasting.
We'll talk after you stabilize them all first. The next step was Manager Joe. Jung Manman had another argument with the decoration team on the 3rd floor.
This wall is completely knocked down, and I want to make a whole row of dessert display cabinets.
Boss Jung's property hasn't been approved yet, so we can't move now.
I said that if something goes wrong, I can move it. I am responsible for telling the boss that this is a load-bearing structure, and we really can't smash it casually.
Are you a decorator, or am I a decorator? Don't make trouble here. Jung Manman, can you stop causing trouble to me?
Now is not the time for you to be willful. I am helping you save the mall. Without my store, would anyone still see you on the 3rd floor? It turns out that I really asked for it.
What to see? Doesn't it seem like there's no need for business in your store? There's no one standing in the store at all. It's the same everywhere. You can't even manage your own business, but now you're in charge of me.
The investors just withdrew. Did you know that they withdrew so quickly? Because the main stores on the 1st, 4th, and 5th floors have all moved away.
The data's too ugly. Xu Wangqing also posted a notice. It was not just 1 store, but 4 stores. Now some people looked at what he posted. Let me see that he is just going against me on purpose.
Why are they moving so fast at 4 o'clock?
No matter what the conditions are, we will open rent, free for the first 3 months, as previously discussed.
All resources will be given to you, and all resources will be given to us, Mr. Qin.
You are not afraid that other merchants will feel uncomfortable. If you can drive up the customer flow, other merchants will only thank you and will not have any objections. You should also include the placement outside the 1st floor. I have to write down clearly what I must do for breakfast. The gas and smoke exhaust on the 4th floor are also marked on the 1st floor, facing the street. When will it be tested? Tomorrow morning. I will order the on-site inspection in person and get the equipment for you immediately. My milk tea shop on the 3rd floor needs to be close to the escalator and cannot be placed in the corner. I have already reserved it for you. The first one at the escalator entrance has the best view. Mr. Chin is really happy to do things, much better than foreign exchange. I also said it first. I am not doing charity. What I want is for you to bring people to the opening, and the 4 stores will be linked together on the same day. You won't be given free resources. Breakfast, afternoon tea, dinner, and night clubs can all accommodate people. This time it's not about finding a temporary place to stay. It's about starting over, giving yourself a break, and teaching Wan Hui a lesson.
Let them know that merchants are not just bullies. I have thought about it and told them not to bully my sister.
Tomorrow night I will arrange to warm up the shopping mall's public account, so you don't have to wait if you cooperate and forward it. Tomorrow night.
The popularity is just right now, so I just posted it for 10 minutes, and it has already been forwarded over 10,000 times.
Manager Joe, everyone in the comment section is asking if the foreign exchange is empty, and some people are deleting photos of their empty stomach. Hurry up and find someone to delete the comment. Don't let it continue to ferment. This is not our own platform and cannot be deleted. The more pressure you put on it, the more ugly it may become.
What's the point of just this little heat? The netizens who were so scared forgot that the 4 of them were originally the main stores in our shopping mall. Now they go skating together, which has a great impact. Where do you stand? No matter how you speak for them, stop arguing.
If you have time to quarrel, you might as well think about how to draw people back. I will broadcast the opening live and directly give away 10,000 dessert coupons to draw people to the 3rd floor first. Who will pay for the cost of these 10,000 copies? Of course it's out of a shopping mall. If you want customers, it'll help you take them.
Why should you let the shopping mall have all your own opening activities? You are not responsible for it. It was you who begged me to settle in Wanhui in the first place. Isn't it appropriate for me to provide some resources now? There is no budget on the books right now.
Even the temporary approval cannot be approved. If you don't cooperate, I will send a video saying that the resources promised by Wanhui will not be fulfilled.
You are threatening me. I have 3 million fans. Do you want to give it a try?
On the 3rd floor of Manager Joe, the other 2 beverage shops have also issued lease cancellations. After applying, how many are left on the 3rd floor? They said that the flow of customers at Huajin Tiandi has increased.
I want to go over and line up to see the cloth, and they are not allowed to leave. They have all left. Who can I show it to when I open the business?
Call Shu Wangking and ask him to come back.
Let him come back and negotiate the terms again.
Is his sister Zhou Jiyuan calling? What happened?
Wangking? I've been busy lately. I want to chat with you for a few words. There's nothing to talk about. Just tell me. I did not think carefully about what I did before. I want to apologize to you. Did you think about it when you cut off my power?
That was a real misunderstanding. I later checked that there was indeed a problem with the line. Zhou Jiyuan, you are still lying to me.
Okay. It's my fault, I admit it. Okay, you come back and the rent will be at the original price.
It's okay to reduce the original price by 20%. If you make a condition that you want return, don't be impulsive.
Thinking about it carefully. I am not impulsive. It was you who asked me to leave in the first place. I just left. Forget it if you leave. Can you let your mother and the others come back? Boss Shen, I have kept that bunk for him. Do you think my mother will listen to you? As for Mr. Lu, I can talk to Zhou Jiyuan in person. How happy you were when you kicked me out, how uncomfortable you are now. You should fight this feeling yourself and don't fight again. Sister, will he come to you again in the future? It didn't matter whether he came or not. He woke up too late.
Sister Shen doesn't have enough toast. There are still more people outside. Don't worry.
There are still 3 minutes left for the second heat, so I gave the front one to Sister Shen first. You've moved here. I've been looking for you for several days. After you came here, you couldn't run away every day.
I went to Wanhui twice and the door was locked. I thought you quit.
If I don't do it, I will have to make bread for the rest of my life. It's just a different place. I don't have to look for her anymore. I just looked for Sister Shen, and there were so many people there on the first day. I felt confident. This is the first floor where old customers trust me and come to support me. Today's customer flow is more than I expected, 40%, and they are basically coming to you. Try the freshly baked food while it's hot. Delicious. By the way, this morning at the entrance of Wanhui, there was almost no one on the first floor of Lukui. That has nothing to do with me. I just take care of my own stove. Zhou Jiyuan sent someone to take pictures in front of our door. Why should I take a picture of you queuing up?
I guess I want to use it to tell the boss that you stole his customers.
I joked that the guests had grown legs and walked over on their own. Did I tie them up? He doesn't care where people buy breakfast.
Sister Shen has added about 10 more people outside. Do you want to limit the number? Continue without limiting the number. We will not close today and make sure the last customer leaves. Sister Shen, tomorrow I will arrange the shopping mall public account to focus on your headline position so that he can take a good look at what real popularity is.
Babies, my offline dessert shop has officially opened. Check in at the store today to receive limited edition desserts. Smile a little wider and be more natural. There are still seats available now. First come, first serve, no rush.
Today is a working day. Everyone is at work, and the number of online users who will definitely be full at night has dropped to 1-800 and is still going down.
Babies, I'll stop broadcasting now. I'll see you tonight. The beverage shop next door to Boss Jang is closed. The iron curtain has also been drawn down, so it won't hinder me.
The milk tea shop opposite is also packing up and has moved out the tables and chairs. What does that mean? They are all leaving Man. I took a look and found that on the entire third floor, our family was the only one still open.
Zhou Jian told me that he would recruit new merchants and he promised me.
I haven't seen anyone who has come to check out the store in the past few days. Are there any other stores on your floor looking for a place to drink and sit?
It's not available for now. Just our family. Wait a minute. I'm offering a free trial. You can try it.
Maman, why don't we also consider moving?
I spent hundreds of thousands renovating the store. Why should I move it? What should I do?
I called Zhou Jian and asked him to get the person back to me. This is what he promised me. I am the only shop on the third floor. Zhou Jian, please explain to me what is going on.
I know him trying to think of a way, but the number of people online during my live broadcast today is less than 2,000.
You know, I used to start a game at 20,000 yuan. That was your own traffic problem. What does it have to do with me? What do you mean you begged me to come to the foreign exchange shop?
It was you who told me that the location was good, the traffic was large, and all the resources were given to me, Manager Joe.
This is the passenger flow comparison data from this month to today. The revenue from the parking lot will also be transferred. The property company has asked twice.
It was all Xu Wangqing's doing, and he was the one who took people away.
Well, you snatched it, but this one doesn't work. Now you blame me.
You are blaming me. Think about it for yourself. It was not you who robbed his store that allowed him to leave. It was not you who went to his new store to cause trouble. The brand could scare him away. It was you who took the initiative to come to me.
It was you who said you wanted to introduce internet celebrity brands, but you were the one who drove them away and gave me a position. You too. There is another matter.
Several merchants upstairs have written you letters of complaint, asking the mall management to reinstate the core merchants. Otherwise, they will collectively cancel the lease. Why are they complaining about me?
Right?
Maybe it's not just for you personally, but for the entire mall operation. Please be quiet. Zhou Jian, you can't clean up this mess. If you are really capable, bring the customer back. Don't just yell at me here.
Why should I help you wipe your ass? You have your own broken shopping mall. You can figure it out on your own, Manager Joe.
Why don't you go and meet Xu Wangqing in person for an interview? There might be a chance of success.
No, Four Eyes, get it! No ferning ready. The guests behind will wait a moment. Turn over the table immediately.
Mr. Lu's new store is bigger than the old one, and the decoration is better. Look, the pot base has also been upgraded. You can taste that this one is different from before.
It's worth it. It was worth a little more than I followed you from Huawei all the way here, and it didn't disappoint me.
The total customer flow data of the 4 stores came out today. You can see that it is twice as high as Wanghui in the same period.
This is only the first day. Xun Mangang told me that the underground parking lot has been full since 2 p.m. and there are still queues outside to enter. The queue outside Mr. Lu has already reached the elevator entrance and the passage behind it is blocked.
Open the 2 large private rooms, make scattered ones and add 12 more seats. How many photos can you take today? If this trend continues, Wanghui will have to adjust its passenger flow by another 30% by the end of the month.
Zhou Jian is looking for you.
He called me in the afternoon and asked me to go back and talk. What did you say? I hung up the phone.
It's too late for him to start getting anxious now. And he will get even more anxious now.
There was a person at Mr. Lu's store who said he was from Wanghui Investment Department and wanted to chat with you.
Someone from Wanghui came here. What does he want to do?
He said he wanted to discuss cooperation or something, so I went to take a look. No need to meet.
Why let him go back and tell Zhou Ji something?
We don't talk about cooperation. We only look at the results. If he is sincere, take action and don't send anyone to do errands.
Your Yang Zhugan has been recorded on the 28th. Come and get it. Well, it still smells the same. It's exactly the same as the one in Wanghui. I came here specifically from Wanghui. It took me 2 trips to find your new address. Thank you for your willingness to make a trip, so I don't have to look for it in the future. Sister, the one wearing the hat is Zhang Menmen. Don't worry about him. Just treat him normally. Business looks good.
Xu Wangqing is okay, normal level.
You stole Wanghui's customers. You must be very proud now.
The guests can go wherever they want. Don't pretend to be like me. You moved here just to take people away from Wanghui on purpose. Jiang Manman, it was you who stole my shop first. I just found a new place for myself to open a shop. Shopping mall investment has always been for those who are capable, and whoever has the ability will be hired. The same is true now.
Anyone who has the ability can retain guests. I used to drink his milk tea, and I got the taste from Wanghui. Okay, of course I will follow. The 3rd floor of Wanghui is deserted now. The last time I passed by, he didn't even have a place to go shopping. What do you want? I was talking to him.
You, the shop owner, are not letting anyone talk anymore. This customer, please don't disturb other customers' queues.
Just wait until you understand how to run your own store before you say this. I will make you regret moving here. There is no need to look for these few cups of wine that have to be compensated. You will brag, lord, and you will only quarrel when you go back. Where have you been?
I can't find you to watch Xu Wangqing's jokes all afternoon.
Who is laughing at who? Say what you said again. Whatever the situation, there were just a few people lined up over there, so it was no big deal.
Manager Joe, you can see for yourself. Something has been spread on the internet and you open the store and still don't let anyone talk.
You went to someone's store to make trouble. What trouble? He provoked me on purpose, so I went to see those customers talking too much.
Manager, Joe's comments were all about scolding Wang Huai, saying that the quality of Wang Huai's merchants was poor. Even if he scolded me, why should he also scold Wang Huai?
Because your store is still open in Wanhui, everyone naturally associates it with you.
Do you know how big an impact this has on investment promotion? Then why don't you blame Kuangqing?
She is the instigator, the one who embarrassed yourself by running into someone else's store.
Who said you dare to talk to me like this now?
Manager Joe had another brand call to cancel the inspection, and the chain coffee brand that had the empty space on the 1st floor of Dingu was installed. The other party said that after seeing the video of the dispute online, he was afraid of getting involved.
What about my opening activities? Are the malls still cooperative?
Protect the mall first, and then put your business in the back row. Without me, no one would go to your mall. The last store on the 3rd floor is holding on, and Wang Hui will only become more chaotic with you here.
Okay, you all just wait and see. When my store is ready, I will ask you all to come back.
Please, I am Zheng Manman. This incident has made you a hot search topic. In the comment area, most people are on our side as to which direction the wind is blowing, but there are also some people who say that the two companies are competing for customers and engaging in vicious competition. They are willing to do this because customers are not objects. Therefore, we must respond quickly and not let this argument ferment. Yes, but one thing is not to curse or mention Wanhui.
How to send it? Send a formal business notice emphasizing that we are relocating the old store normally.
The service quality of the new store remains unchanged. It is a good direction to welcome new and old customers to the store. It brings the topic back to the customers and leaves them with nothing to do.
Then one more thing, we respect every customer's free choice.
Okay, I'll let the mall's official account go out now. It's very important that you stay calm at this time and don't make trouble. The more trouble he makes, the less I can make trouble with him, and it will turn into a scolding.
Yes, there is no benefit to us, but we must prevent him from coming to the store to cause trouble again. Last time it was a quarrel.
Next time, you may not necessarily add him to the security and watch list. If it affects normal business again, just ask Mr. Qing to leave directly. There is another matter. Today, several merchants from Wanhui contacted me. I also want to move here. There is a beverage shop on the 3rd floor, a nail salon on the 2nd floor, and a barbecue restaurant on the 4th floor. I want to check out the shops. Let's not accept everything first. Why do we push out what is delivered to our door?
We only accept those that can fill the gaps in our business, and we can't stuff everything in. It's ridiculous. Now that the momentum is good, the biggest fear is that the quality will be ruined if we are too quick.
After chatting with customers, the most common mistake is to only focus on quantity.
Regardless of the quality, you have more investment experience than me. Maybe it's because we suffered losses in Wanhui and know what it means to lose big for a small gain.
Mr. Qin, the boss of Wanhui wants to make an appointment with you and Miss Xu to meet tonight.
Miss Yu, I am here to apologize to you today.
It's not you who should apologize if you haven't spoken yet.
I'm sorry, tell me. I'm sorry, what specifically are you sorry for?
I shouldn't force you to move your store. I shouldn't cut off your electricity. And I shouldn't threaten you with a rent increase. The deposit will also be withheld. And the intermediate business losses will be refunded immediately.
I will only compensate his family and 4 other families for their losses, and I will bear a fair share of them all. After spending time with me, I hope you can come back to Wanhui. Do you think this is still possible? I can negotiate any terms you want.
We have signed a long-term contract with the Chinese police, and we can pay liquidated damages later.
Let's go to Manager Joe. You think I don't exist, right? Shut up and stop talking.
It is indeed strange for you to personally explain Wanhui's situation today.
Hey, the customer flow has dropped off a cliff. And the merchants are also unstable. It'll tell you the truth. So let's completely change the management. What do you want?
First, Wanhui Mall issued a public statement stating that we were returning the lease and moving as normal, and we're not being evicted. Second, all losses incurred during the power outage will be fully compensated. Third,
get rid of Zhou Zhu on Shuwanting. What are you calling? Well, the boss gives me a chance, and I can make amends.
I will go back and deal with the third item. If there is other space for cooperation, we will talk about it. Don't you think today is not embarrassing enough?
Sit down for me. I asked you to take charge of investment, promotion, and operation, but you handed me some answer sheet and turned the whole building into an empty shell.
My idea at the time was to upgrade the shopping mall format to the point where the first floor is empty, the 4th floor is empty, and the 5th floor is empty. This is called upgrading. There are also 2 families on the 2nd floor of the boss who are negotiating to cancel the lease.
You heard me. Boss, I can find a way to bring in new brands to replace the manager last week.
The 3 brands we made appointments with last week have all been cancelled today. Why are the viewing arrangements so fast? What reasons did they give? Due to the impact of the online video. The other party felt that there were too many disputes within the mall and the risks were high.
Has the budget for the opening activities I applied for last time been approved? You are Jiang Manman. What's wrong with me?
Starting today, all mall resource support for your store will be suspended.
Why?
Don't talk about it yet! This is our boss! He was the one who asked me to come to Wanhui!
Give me the conditions you promised, and if none of them are fulfilled, you still take the market resources. Do him a favor, boss.
At that time, I wanted to create a detonating point for the mall. You were planting a bomb in your own home.
My store has just opened. You can't withdraw resources at this time.
The contract continues as agreed, but there are no additional resources.
If you treat me like this, I will send a video and report everything about Wanhui.
Send you your contract approval process and merchant complaint records, and I will send them as well.
To see who can stand it. Zhou Zhuan informs his boss to hand over all authority and not to come tomorrow.
So who will take care of what on the operation side? The new person in charge arrived in the afternoon. Manager Zhou's system permissions have been withdrawn and his email has been transferred. I understand.
Who is the property manager? What is the current vacancy rate on each floor?
The specific figures give me that the 1st floor is empty, the 3rd and 3rd floors are empty, the 7th and 4th floors are empty, half of them are empty, and the 5th floor is completely empty. This is the report card you hand over.
It was Xu Wangqing who took the person away. It was not my problem alone. It was you who forced her to leave. Once the relationship is clear, I want to introduce better brands and upgrade the business.
Who was introduced? An internet celebrity dessert shop that cannot survive on the 3rd floor.
Mr. Lin gave me a month to stabilize the situation. The boss' intention is very clear. He has been suspended. I worked at Wanhui for 6 years, and the mall was completely empty.
Manager Joe, you will regret the office key. The person who regrets it has already changed it. As for Xu Wangqing, don't even think about it. That's my business and has nothing to do with you. Mr. Lin, what are the next arrangements? First, let's get Jiang Manman's contract out. I want to see if there is an exit clause in it.
Boss Zhang, who are you interrupting? Lin Qiming, the new head of foreign exchange operations, and Zhou Zhuan. Why have they been replaced?
When was he suspended? I came here today to discuss the contract with you. What happened to the contract? I never owe any rent.
You signed a 3-year term, but there is a performance gambling clause. Within 3 months of the opening of betting, the average monthly turnover shall not be less than 150,000 yuan. If it fails to do so, the mall has the right to unilaterally terminate the contract. I have never read the 7th page, which you signed personally. Zhou Zhuan told me that it will not be implemented. He said it was just a formality. What he said to represent the shopping mall first, because he is not even an employee now. Look at what the 3rd floor looks like outside. I am the only one opening a store. How do you ask me to make 150,000? This is not my problem. The terms are written there.
Madman, we only made a total of 30,000 yuan last month. Can you please stop saying this in front of outsiders and give you 2 choices?
Either we meet the target within 3 months, or we sit down and negotiate the terms of termination.
If you dare to force me, I will make a video of all Wanhui's bad things and send them out as you please.
We have specialized legal affairs. Man, don't be impulsive. Think of a solution first. Why should he treat me like this? I've just opened my business.
Man, this clause is really at the bottom of page 7.
Who did you sign? Zhou Jiwan opened the door for me.
Yes, why don't you explain the terms of the bet to me clearly? I told you that this will not be implemented. Now there is a replacement.
Lin Qiming drove me away executing it. That's his business. I've been suspended and can't control it anymore. Your suspension has nothing to do with me. It's you who got me into foreign exchange. It's you who signed me into this contract.
You weren't very willing at the beginning to bring traffic to 3 million fans at will, and you didn't say it yourself.
If you want to blame Zhu Wangqing. He was the one who emptied the entire mall.
You blame him for evicting them first. If you hadn't evicted them, would he have moved? I drove him away to make room for you. Don't deny it. Don't blame me for everything.
It's you who wants to destroy your performance. Why do you think I'm looking for you? Because you said you could bring traffic to the mall. But after a month, the mall on the 3rd floor was still deserted, and everyone on the 3rd floor was entirely my fault. It was you who forced other merchants to leave. It was not your fault. You went to Xu Wangqing's new store to cause trouble and was filmed. The video spread to all the brands on the internet and made everyone cry. It was your fault.
Don't sugarcoat your abilities. I have no responsibilities anymore. I have been completely punished. What should I do? I can't do a 150,000 yuan bet at all. I don't know if your own store can figure it out on your own.
Jiwan, you can't ignore me. Xu Wangqing is the tree brother you harmed.
The venue was full today, and there was no one available. It will be full tomorrow, and there will be an all-night show the day after tomorrow. The boss is open for reservations. Your hotel is much bigger than Wanhui's, and there are many more themed rooms, including 3 new themes. There is a horror that is exclusive and cannot be played anywhere else. That is Jiang Manman. Jiang Manman.
I'm looking for your sister, but he's not on the 5th floor. So tell me, where is he? Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to talk to him about the time I took his bunk, so why didn't I talk to him? That was arranged by Zhou Zhuan, not entirely my idea. Zhou Zhuan arranged for you to go. You don't have any brains. Boss, who is this? What's wrong? It's okay, it's okay. You continue to prepare. It will start soon.
It's really hard for me now. When my sister was cut off and driven away, you didn't think it was hard for her. I'm not here to argue with you. My sister went to find her on the 3rd floor. Thank you.
Jiang Manman, don't play with those things anymore. Some are gone. My sister won't accept your tricks, so don't waste your time.
Do you want to tell Sister Wanjin in advance? I will send him a message now. Why are you here?
The matter last time is not over yet. Let him pick it up and say, Xu Wangqing, I am here to apologize to you.
It was my fault to apologize for grabbing the berth. I shouldn't have done that.
Then, after apologizing, is there anything else? Wanhui wants to drive me away with a gambling clause. If you can't save 150,000 yuan in 3 months, you come to me because you want me to help you.
I'm not asking for your help. I just want to see if we can cooperate. It'll help you promote it, and you can bring me some customer flow for cooperation. When you came to our store to cause trouble and dropped the cup on the floor, why didn't you say cooperation?
I was the one who inspired Jing Manman that time. Can you tell me exactly what you want to cooperate with?
I still have 3 million fans. I can help you promote and post videos and lead your store.
I don't need you to push my traffic. That's enough now. What else can I do? You have to solve your own affairs. I really can't solve it by myself. On the 3rd floor, my store alone has no traffic at all. You were able to take my shop by yourself back then, but now you can't save your own shop by yourself.
I won't help you and I won't harm you. Just leave Xu Wangqing if you really want to stand up. Just rely on your own ability. Don't rely on other people's births, and don't rely on other people's customer flow, please.
Mammon has only sold 800 yuan today. I can see that Boss Jiang's rent reminder has arrived again. Didn't I just pay the rent? Why urge me again? The last payment was for property fees, and this is a rent reminder, which is not the same thing.
Boss Xiao, this is the rectification given by the mall to your store. Notice, what do you want to do? The promotional picture of your store says Wanhui, which is an exclusive recommendation for shopping malls. You have not been authorized to do so. Zhou Juan has agreed to this.
He was the one who said it could be written like this at the beginning, and it was the same sentence. Zhou Juan has been suspended. He said that nothing can represent the current mall management manman.
How about we delete the picture first and stop trying to support them? If I delete it, what can I use to attract traffic?
No one comes to this store anymore. If I delete the promotional pictures, who will see that they will all be removed from the shelves before 6 p.m. today and will be replaced if they are overdue. The mall will handle it according to the contract. Lin Qiming.
You are driving me to death to open a store. People like this are not on my 3rd floor. There is no one at all now. How can I do business and live?
When Xu Wangqing was at this location before, there were people on the 3rd floor.
Now you are using Xu Wangqing to pressure me. I am not using anyone to pressure you. I only look at the data to see if he can retain customers.
You can't keep your boss now. You just canceled another order. Why did you cancel today's order? The customer said that Sister Hua offered a co-branded coupon for milk tea and a bread coupon, but he didn't want to buy it from us.
Xu Wangqing is engaged in activities again. He has to push me to this point, right? People rely on their ability to retain guests, not on others giving way.
He won't let me live, and I won't let him live any better. The next co-branded coupon can be directly valid and shown to me on the mobile phone.
You can also get bread coupons when you buy milk tea. This activity is quite cost-effective, and you can get 10 yuan off at a hot pot restaurant in the evening. You can use your drinks during this round. The slow walk coupon is valid for the period of time. Remember to take a look. The customer flow on the 3rd floor has increased by 20% today. It's not enough for your joint event to take effect quickly. The passenger flow during the day has been connected to the 5th floor, and the nightclub must also be connected, otherwise it will be interrupted at night. Your set of linkage methods is much more effective than ordinary full reduction activities. Sister, someone complained that we falsely advertised that the co-branded coupons could not be used. The complaint content was sent to me to see which coupons could not be used. The other party said that the verification of the coupon failed. They also said that we deliberately deceived customers into checking the source of the coupon code before purchasing in the store. Was it sent by our backend?
It's not that we can't find this code in the backend. This coupon code is not issued by us. No one picked up the phone number for this order, and the address cannot be filled in. Is it still in front of your store?
It's this mobile phone number again. The first time today that I placed an order maliciously.
Orders have been abandoned today. No one has picked up the orders after placing them. Either the phone number is empty or the address is filled in randomly.
All order records are saved, including screenshot time and mobile phone number. You suspect that Jiang Manman is behind the scenes. He is being forced by Wanhui in a hurry. It's not strange to do such a thing, but let's check the evidence first. How could he be so bad?
If your store doesn't do well, come and harm us. Don't curse people first, and don't make nonsense without proof. We will check it out, and then handle it. I contact the platform, and ask them to adjust the abnormal order records. We also asked the legal department to back up the complaint screenshots and the boss board first.
I just saw a video saying that your co-branded coupon was overturned and the customer's trip was in vain. Is this true? This is not a coupon code issued by us officially. We are verifying that all coupons received normally can be used. 30 negative reviews were added within an hour.
The content basically talks about co-branded coupons. What happens if you can't use these accounts? Are they all new accounts? Yes, most of them are no real consumption records or store verification records. This is not an ordinary complaint. This is someone buying a negative review specifically for the event. Do you still need to check it? It must be Jiang Manman. He is going crazy now. Rush to come people.
What we want is evidence, not speculation. Sister, he has bullied you all the way to the door, and you still tell him the evidence. Just because he bullied you to the door, we need to use evidence to speak. Otherwise, if he bites back, we will become a mutual private platform and have responded to the abnormal order from the same batch of equipment, but can only give the city and time, and cannot directly give personal information. Now, can we find out who is operating the platform? We will only give you more in-depth information later, and we may need to go through a formal complaint process.
I have a way to keep the family tree from messing around. It can't cross the line. I won't mess around.
What I'm talking about is to post a clarification video, put out the evidence, and let everyone see for themselves. How do you plan to post it? And don't make the matter bigger. Your customer cancellation records, screenshots of orders with abnormal data in the merchant's backend, and the platform's responses are all displayed. We don't curse. We only tell the facts. The owners of the 4 stores can go abroad together to prove that the jointly branded coupons are really in normal use and can be issued. But there is a bottom line not naming anyone. How frustrating it is to not name anyone. He dares to do something evil. And if we save him face, naming will turn into mutual hostility.
We want to clarify that the event is not an online quarrel, And I also support not naming names. The most important thing for Huashan County is to stabilize the image of the shopping mall and not be dragged into the quagmire. Then someone must make it clear who will leave the country.
It was me who asked me to come to this event. To clarify, I also said that once the video is posted, the other party may continue to make trouble or even continue to buy negative reviews. The more trouble he makes, the more evidence he leaves behind. We don't have to be afraid that he will move, only that he will not move. Regarding Sister Ha's branded coupons, I would like to say 3 points.
People in the Madman comment section are now asking who is responsible for the fake show and bad reviews.
Just ask. There is no evidence. I said it was me, but someone found out those rhythmic accounts. They followed you before and retweeted your opening video.
There are so many people following me. Does this mean that whoever follows me among the 3 million fans counts as mine?
Why don't you stop now? Don't continue. Things are getting bigger and bigger. All my money has been spent. How can I stop now?
Boss, you really bought it. You heard me wrong. I was talking about the activity budget, not what I bought. Do you still dare to call me? Are those negative reviews and formaldehyde done by you? What does it have to do with you?
You are not a Wanghui person now, so don't drag me into this. Lin Qiming, you are checking everywhere now. If you find me, I will be completely finished. You now know that you were afraid when you pushed me into Wanghui?
Why aren't you afraid of young man? You'd better apologize now. It's too late to let things go before it's over completely. Why should I apologize?
Xu has caused such harm, and I still have to bow to him because you will make trouble even more when you lose.
The more it proves that you can't afford to lose.
The bosses are all out. No one should be bothered anymore.
I slowly came to Lin Qiming.
Boss Jiang, please explain. Why are you recording?
I haven't agreed yet. The mall's internal investigation needs to keep communication records. You don't have to cooperate, but we will go through legal procedures directly in the follow-up. Then I won't cooperate with you and follow whatever procedures you like.
Mom, don't say that yet. Listen to what Mr. Lin has to say. 3 of these malicious negative review accounts were sent from your store's wireless network.
Anyone can connect to the internet in our store, so what does the internet in our store prove?
The wireless password of your store is not disclosed to the outside world. When you register it, it is for internal use only by employees. Did one of you do this?
Did I send you random things? Boss, we don't have one. We work in the store every day. Who would do such a thing? I bought the account from someone. What are you talking nonsense about? Are you crazy? You asked me to do it. You said you wanted to overturn Xu Wangqing's activities and tell everyone not to relax.
Is there anything else to explain now?
I just want to protect my business. My store is being forced into this situation. What else can I do?
You can protect your business. You can change products, but you can't damage the reputation of the mall and other merchants. Can I pay for it? How much compensation should I pay? I can't just delete the bad review. According to the contract, the mall has now officially started the termination process. You can't drive me away. Not long after my store opened, I spent hundreds of thousands on renovation.
Submit a site evacuation plan within 3 days and all equipment, deposit fees, and settlements will not be signed.
I don't accept it. If you don't sign, you will still go through the process, but the time and cost will be even more ugly. I won't work anymore, boss.
The people from Maman, the moving company, are waiting at the door, but I won't move.
Lin Qiming today is the deadline, and if he delays it any longer, liquidated damages will be calculated. Why should he chase me away? I spent hundreds of thousands on decoration costs and just left.
The contract is written in black and white. We have indeed signed it, boss. Which one should we move first? Please point me in the direction. Who asked you to come in? Did I say move it?
My name is Madman, don't rush me. If he doesn't move, he will start to pay the liquidated damages after today. It's several thousand a day. And I want people Wanghui to tell everything about me, so stop posting it. After you posted that video last time, you lost 80,000 followers. You forgot the 80,000 followers. The comment section was full of people scolding you. You bullied your peers and all the passers-by took over. I'm not bullying anyone on Xu Wangxin's side. I just want to keep my store. Madman, let's go. If you continue to waste money, you will only lose more.
Let's cut our losses and have a good night. Where are we moving? What's the new address?
Let's take it back to the warehouse and keep it there. I haven't thought about it yet. Zhang slowly walked away next.
The move was completed this morning. I saw it. It should have been left long ago. The 3rd floor of Wanhui is now completely empty. Not a single store is gone.
This week, the overall passenger flow of Wanhui dropped by another 20%, which is still declining compared with last week.
If we continue at this rate, we will be closed down sooner or later. Don't gloat about your misfortune. You have forgotten what he did to you before. He came to steal your bunk, cause trouble in your store, and buy bad reviews to mess with you. He is already gone. Since everyone is gone, there is no need to chase Lin Qiming. Is there any recent news over there?
He made an appointment to meet with me next week and said he wanted to discuss merchant interoperability. What does interoperability mean? Wanhui wants to take advantage of us. To put it bluntly, it wants to borrow our customer flow.
Bring him over and direct the flow of tourists there.
It's impossible to make an appointment. How do you plan to go back to meet him? You can meet him, but what conditions do we have to set? If Wan Hui really wants to survive, she must first admit the mistakes that need to be made and change the management that needs to be changed. We will not pull in someone who is not worthy of pulling in. We should not worry about anything else and do our own things well.
Miss Xu came today to talk about the specific form of cooperation in a joint activity. Merchants on both sides promote shared parking lot discounts to each other, and customers can use their points when spending money on either side.
To put it bluntly, you don't have enough customers now, and you want to use our popularity to bring foreign exchange. It is indeed very difficult now. I won't beat you around the bush. The difficulty is caused by you yourself. So I'm here to talk today, not to demand. Can we cooperate and decide? Mr. Lin, I want to confirm one thing first. Is your sincerity enough?
What do you think is enough for foreign exchange to issue a public apology?
Posted yesterday, the official account of the Foreign Exchange Mall has announced that the 4 merchants returned the lease normally and that the management of the relocated mall was at fault. I saw it, the wording was okay, and it showed my attitude.
The deposit and compensation have all been paid. The bank has collected the money back into the account. There is no problem with the amount. Joint activities can be discussed. But I have a precondition. What condition?
From now on, Wang Hui will no longer be able to cut off power, increase rent, or withhold deposits. These methods force merchants to realize this, and I personally guarantee that it will be written into the joint agreement. Then let's sit down and talk about the details. Your bread is ready on the 35th. Come and get it.
Sister Shen, your queue is getting longer and longer. I have to leave the house 10 minutes early every day. I will wait until I am in a hurry. Mom, I have a share.
The compensation from Wan Hui has arrived. Take a look at the business losses during the power outage, including the breach of contract. The total is 120,000. Let's keep it. There is Lin Qiming wants to do joint activities with Huaji. Lin Qiming, the new person in charge of Wan Hui, is quite reliable with the new person in charge. At least he compensates what should be compensated and apologizes where he should apologize.
Damn it, it's not reliable, I don't care. Just do what you want. Don't let them bother you anymore. I won't do it anymore, don't worry. Sister Shen, I passed by Wang Hui in the morning. There were only 2 shops open on the first floor there. They were deserted and empty. It has nothing to do with me. I just take care of my own stove.
When we moved out, who could have imagined that it would be like this? Did you do the right thing?
If we take this step at that time, by the way, we will make the decision together. I will do it alone and we will do it closely. Don't stand in my way.
Brother Shu, someone is looking for you outside. Are you a guest? It's Zhou Jiwan. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for your sister. He's not here. Can I wait for him? There's no point in waiting. He won't see you.
I know, so why are you here? You come here even though you know he doesn't see you. This is an apology letter I wrote to apologize. Do you think it is still useful to apologize now? Whether it's useful or not, I don't know. But this apology, I should tell you what is the situation now that you have been officially dismissed.
You deserve it. I can forward this to you, but whether my sister sees it or not is her own business.
Thank you. Your family is really amazing. It's not us who are amazing. It's you who are too stupid. Brother Shu, do you want to tell Sister Wang Qing? I will send him a message.
Zhou Zhiyuan came here just now and left this thing. What was it? He said it was an apology letter. He still had the nerve to run over, but you didn't see him look like that. His whole person was wilted and completely different from before.
Did he say anything to his face? Without saying much, I just said that I would leave the letter for you to read, and it was your business not to read it.
What he wrote was that he admitted his mistake, saying that the power should not be cut off, that he should not be forced to move, and that the deposit should not be withheld.
It's been so long, what's the point of admitting your mistake now?
Does it make sense? It's his fault, but he really should admit this mistake. So are you going to get back at him? Give him a call.
There is no need to reply. If there is nothing to reply to, then this matter is over.
His matter is over, but our own matter is not over yet. What do you mean? What else is there? He Jin's contract is about to expire, Qinman said. How can I discuss the terms of renewal next week? I want to strive for a sharing model. And I don't want to continue to rely on dead rent. Your ambition is not small. It's not ambition. It's to leave guaranteed rent for yourself. Whether the business is good or bad, it's all tied together by the risk-sharing model that guarantees income during droughts and floods in several shopping malls. 谢谢. It makes sense.
And we now have bargaining chips. Let's drink first and we'll prepare a plan together tomorrow.
Thank you.
As for the sharing model, how do you plan to divide the basic rent? On the original basis, the turnover that exceeds the guaranteed bottom line will be reduced by 40%, and some shopping malls will take a 10% or 40% reduction. Xu Wangqing said. You have a big appetite. Mr. Qin, our 4 stores now account for 30% of Huaji's overall customer flow.
You know this number better than I do. Mr. Qin's bakery on the first floor benefits from the morning rush hour.
The data from your other stores can certainly be seen as well. The hot pot restaurant on the 4th floor can attract customers until after 10 o'clock in the evening.
The funny thing of entering the past is that Noel night show on the 5th floor could last until 2 or 3 in the morning. Half of the nightly income from the parking lot was brought by us. You and your family were cooperative in the negotiations, which was quite tidy. Mr. Qin, we create value for shopping malls, and shopping malls should also give us an equal sense of security. Andre, no matter whether the shopping mall is operating well or not, the risks of drought and floods to ensure revenue are all on us, and the sharing model is truly tied together. In this way, the base rent will be reduced by 30%, and the excess market will be reduced by 0%. What do you think?
I can accept Qian Qianbi's ink marks. I have no objection. The 5-year contract is signed today and takes effect today.
Well, you are welcome to stay in Funny for a long time. Thank you, sister. Who is looking for you? Come in, Xu Wangqing.
I'm here to pay back the money, the losses caused to you by my previous malicious orders. I calculated how much I should pay, and it's not too much or too much. It's also a matter of the money I should pay back. After all, is there anything else? Nothing more. I closed the store and prepared to go back to my hometown. But I didn't want to go back to my hometown. I have lost half of my fans, and I can't afford to open more stores. There is nothing left to save. If I dare to do anything after I go back, I need to go back and rest for a while, and then think about it clearly. Maybe it's good to start doing business online again. The low cost means there's a lot of room for growth. But one thing is not to compete with others for a berth.
是. Take it to drink on the road. Thank you for going well.